Welcome to my YouTube channel today. The year 2025 marks the return of one of the most iconic names in Mazda's history, a car that enthusiasts across the globe have been waiting for. The Mazda RX-9, the long-awaited successor to the legendary RX-7 and RX-8, has finally arrived, and it represents more than just another sports car. It is the rebirth of Mazda's rotary dream, infused with futuristic technology, breathtaking design, and the promise of performance that blends nostalgia with innovation. For decades, Mazda has been known for pushing boundaries with its lightweight sports cars, and the RX line has always been the symbol of that spirit. The RX-9 is not just a continuation of that legacy, it is a bold reinvention for the modern age. From the very first glance, the RX-9 demands attention. Its design speaks the language of motion even while standing still. Mazda's Kodo design philosophy has reached its peak evolution in this machine, blending flowing curves with aggressive aerodynamic details. The car sits low, wide, and purposeful, with a stance that screams performance. The front fascia features a sharper, more futuristic interpretation of Mazda's iconic grille, flanked by razor-thin LED headlights that stretch into the bodywork, giving it a predatory, almost living presence. Every angle is sculpted for speed, from the aerodynamic vents in the hood to the sleek, flowing roofline that tapers elegantly into a muscular rear. The back is just as dramatic as the front. A single LED light bar spans across the width of the car, glowing like a signature of the future, while a carbon fiber diffuser and dual integrated exhausts highlight its performance focus. A subtle spoiler adds downforce without ruining the car's flowing silhouette, proving Mazda's designers have struck the perfect balance between elegance and aggression. The large alloy wheels, wrapped in ultra-low profile tires, hug the ground tightly, ensuring both style and grip. This is not just a sports car you drive, it is a sports car that commands the road visually before you even touch the accelerator. But design is only part of the RX-9's magic. At the heart of this car is the reborn rotary engine. For decades, the rotary engine has been a symbol of Mazda's engineering uniqueness, and while it faded away due to efficiency and emissions challenges, the engineers have returned with a solution for the modern world. The RX-9 houses a brand new rotary engine, compact and lightweight, now working in harmony with hybrid electric technology. This pairing delivers both the signature high-revving character of a rotary and the instant torque of an electric motor. Mazda calls this approach the perfect blend of past and future, because the driver still gets that exhilarating rotary soundtrack and smooth, high-revving power band, but with the efficiency, torque, and eco-friendly credentials demanded today. Performance figures make it clear that Mazda has built something serious. The RX-9 is expected to produce well over 400 horsepower, with the rotary-hybrid system optimized for both explosive acceleration and long-distance efficiency. Early tests suggest a 0 to 60 sprint in just under 4 seconds, placing it firmly in supercar territory, yet the car maintains Mazda's ethos of lightweight agility rather than brute force. It is not about overwhelming the driver with raw numbers, but about delivering balance, precision, and a driving experience that feels pure and connected. Step inside the RX-9 and you immediately realize that this car has been crafted around the driver. The cabin is a masterpiece of modern minimalism blended with sporty intent. A digital instrument cluster greets you with rotary-inspired graphics, reminding you of the car's heritage. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, wrapped in premium leather, with tactile controls that keep everything within reach. A large central display floats elegantly on the dashboard, powered by the latest Mazda infotainment system, but its layout is clean and unobtrusive, so it never distracts from the act of driving. Ambient lighting glows softly along the cabin, with customizable colors that shift the mood from calm blue cruising to aggressive red performance. The seats are sculpted for both comfort and sport, with high side bolsters that keep you locked in during spirited driving. Wrapped in Alcantara and leather with contrast stitching, they provide luxury without sacrificing the athletic feel of a true sports car. Carbon fiber and brushed aluminum accents flow through the dashboard and door panels, creating a futuristic yet premium atmosphere. The RX-9's cabin feels like a cockpit designed for a pilot rather than a passenger, reminding you constantly that this car is built to be driven, not just admired. But what makes the RX-9 truly exciting is how Mazda has managed to keep the focus on the driver in an age when cars are becoming increasingly digital and disconnected. While it offers advanced driver assistance systems and the latest in safety technology, Mazda has carefully tuned the steering, suspension, and throttle response to keep the driver at the center of the experience. The RX-9 delivers feedback through the wheel and chassis in a way that modern cars often lack. It encourages you to push harder, to feel the road, to enjoy every corner. It is a sports car that rewards skill and passion. Mazda has also ensured that the RX-9 is not just a weekend toy but a usable daily driver. Thanks to the hybrid system, it offers improved fuel efficiency compared to traditional sports cars, along with the ability to drive short distances in pure electric mode. This makes it versatile for city commutes while still unleashing its true potential on open roads. The interior is surprisingly practical too, with enough space for two adults to travel comfortably and a trunk that can handle weekend luggage. It's a car that can be both thrilling and practical, making it unique in a segment often dominated by extremes. Of course, enthusiasts have been asking the same question: does it live up to the RX name? The RX-7 was iconic, lightweight, and razor-sharp. The RX-8 was bold, practical, and unique. The RX-9 takes the DNA of both and evolves it for the future. It is lighter than many of its rivals, more technologically advanced, and still powered by the rotary spirit that made its predecessors legendary. Mazda has not only respected the RX heritage, it has reinvented it for an entirely new generation. And perhaps the most impressive part is that Mazda has achieved all of this without chasing trends blindly. While other manufacturers have moved fully into electric supercars, Mazda has stayed true to its identity by bringing the rotary engine back to life in a way that fits the modern world. The RX-9 is not just another sports car, it is a statement of individuality in a market that often feels the same. It proves that Mazda is willing to take risks, to innovate, and to keep the spirit of driving alive. When you see the RX-9 glide through city streets under neon lights or carve through mountain roads with precision, it becomes clear that this car is more than a machine. It is an emotional experience, a rolling piece of art that connects driver and road in a way few cars today can achieve. The exhaust note of the rotary, paired with the surge of hybrid torque, creates a soundtrack and sensation that thrills the senses. It is fast, it is beautiful, and it is meaningful. The return of the RX badge is not just about nostalgia, it is about Mazda showing the world that passion still matters in the automotive industry. In a time when so many cars are becoming soulless appliances, the RX-9 is a reminder of why people fall in love with driving in the first place. It is not just transportation, it is emotion, performance, and art combined into one. As the 2025 Mazda RX-9 begins to hit roads around the world, it will no doubt become a dream car for enthusiasts, a future classic in the making, and a shining example of how tradition and innovation can coexist beautifully. This is not just the rebirth of a sports car, it is the rebirth of a legend.